with somebody that I love very much. And
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stealing at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot, still trying to flip it off the stove. Rocking fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day, green light, it's time to go. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home.
they're from two different backgrounds, two different racial backgrounds. They're from two different class backgrounds. You see them kind of study each other and learn from one another. They have kind of at times a very childlike relationship where they're learning about each other's differences, and they're saying things that everybody is thinking and saying, but I don't often see it in film. And you see that a lot with like children who are friends with all kinds of different people. Their innocence really teaches a lot how to treat each other with kindness.
Diamond in the rough, I don't know what it is.
I need some new running
That's a
shoes.
legend in my city, cause we beat the streets. Trying to spread the wealth around the block, no, I can't keep from me. Told me I should leave. I see the bigger picture and it's way bigger than me. Can't be living like a king, but my people need to eat. If I got it, then you got it, we gon' get back on our feet. And I put it on me. I don't wanna live life fast, you die too young. You die too young. Running my power, my crazy, still die young. Here I come. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home.
But like the back end of it, literally like quick fire questions. Hey, how's the wedding? Hey, how's your marriage? Hey, how's the kids? Hey, how's mum and dad? Hey, da 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 da, bye bye. I can find the funny side in it, but like, I wouldn't even think that they know me anymore. Not in a mean way, but you don't. I don't know you either. Like, we don't know. I've no idea. You could be allergic to olives. I have no idea. I know that's not important.
I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way.
I'm very nervous about returning to a place where people think that should be my home, and it's not, and it doesn't feel like home. I think, if I put it this way, if I didn't have any debt, moving back for a few months would be completely risk-free, but it's not.
Did you try negotiating with some of your creditors?
Yeah.
But on here, you can only do that for so long when it's not
real.
like, I find it really hard when we're talking, because I'm like, fucking hell, we've not seen each other for 2 years.
Not clashing, not at all.
All I am is a man.
Hip it.
I want the world in my head.
Have a good day, Kim.
Hate the beach, but I stand in
California. Here we come, right back where we started
The
from.
majority of my focus and mind right now is that and the dream to jump location, cinema, their desires, second movie, things that she does, their relationships. I'm not going to point them out because that ruins cinema. And I think that it honestly does come down to the fact that relationships and things that I would think about, it was just removed. The navies, I like the blue, I like the amber light, the burnt orange, the dark shadows, I like the sharp black, I like wax black, I like it crispy. Most of the scenes, even when they're shot during the day, they're in darkened situations, I like that. I mean, the whole film is going to be such a seduction. And kind of package everything that I had together to show the world. And we didn't do it back then. Everyone advised me not to talk about being a filmmaker, being an actor, because they were kind of like, well, everyone's an actor and everyone's a filmmaker and no one cares.
You have to leave their response to you out of it.
Oh, you bitch!
And only do it for your response to your own desire.
The funny thing is, I actually loved you.
Autonomy matters. Your acknowledgement of who you are. And if you were in a position where you really had hit the jackpot of knowing who you are, nothing could have ever taken that away from you.
I think I lost a lot of stuff in the last few years. Like I lost a lot of money and I lost people and relationships, and it made me really remember what I did have, which was my dream and who I was and what I wanted to do.
Video the shoulder.
Right, I'll do that then.
Yeah. Because I'm recording it. So I'm going to break. Well, hopefully.
I felt really alone in it.
Kim, are we really gonna redraft this whole motherfucker? Yes, we are. I love Chris Joy. I was joking about you should get a prenup. That wasn't a joke.
If you'd have been like an overbearing, overly involved mum where we had to have that conversation where I had to ask your permission to go do this thing, then maybe we would have. But you're not, and so I didn't, and so I left, and here we are.
I've been fucking hoes and popping. 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 Man, I feel just like a rock star.
Vivian places her body shape, her athleticism, her body in general very high on the list of things that she believes she brings to the table. It's her bread and butter. Also bleeds into her personal life. And then in turn how she's perceived by protagonist Grace, that is just a revolving door of, I think this about you and you show me this and now there's more evidence of that, and back and back and round and round. The category of which Grace dresses in: businesswoman in Windsor, in New York, CEO. Business casual. This is kind of like the same CEO but going on a date in the middle of the night. Is nowhere to be found, like in nowhere. The one outfit I don't have, uniform. This is representative of what is realistic and real and happening in the world, and I hate all of them. It won't work for me. Not for me, the actor, I could wear anything, but me as the writer, I just hate it when I see it in real life and there's no way we're putting it in the film.